front of your mat. And the way we're gonna start today, we're gonna start in a forward bend. So let's just take a nice cleansing breath here. Bend the knees a little bit, let the feet same distance, hip width apart, or maybe a little wider than the hips. Bend the knees here, grabbing opposite elbows, and just let it go, the neck and head. Maybe rock a little bit side to side, let it out to the mouth. Shake the head a little bit. Yes and no. Yeah, so forward bend is amazing to really take the pressure out of the heart, supply freshly blood to the brain. So it's really good not only to keep us alert but also relaxed. So see if you can bend more the knees, let it out. And then on your next exhale, we're going to release the hands down, bend the knees again, and very slowly you can walk yourself or just roll yourself all the way up. Inhaling, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, rolling back and downward. Take a moment to really feel the connection of the feet to the earth. We're gonna just take a little flow here. Inhale, we're gonna reach up to the sky. Arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna fold the forward bend, taking a forward bend, Uttanasana. On your next inhale, let's just take a halfway lift. Bring your hands just below the knees. Extend that spine forward. Exhale, fold. We're gonna bend the knees here. This time, let's take your left leg back, coming to your high lunge. So today we're gonna focus on hips and lower back. Really good for athletes, runners, and bikers. I actually just did this morning a cycling class and felt really good. So let's work on those hip flexors today in the lower back. So your right foot, make sure here ankle and knee are aligned in 90-degree angle. Draw this right hip back. Keep this left leg strong. Roll the shoulders back. Stay here just for one breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring your left knee down. And you're going to really bring your hips forward. So feel this deep stretch here in your left hip flexors. Yes. If you keep the left toe stuck in under, that's how you're going to take in deeper. Can you bring your hips more forward? Draw this hip back. Inhaling here. Breathe with me. Exhaling. Make sure the right knee is not passing the right ankle. If it is, walk this right foot one step forward and bring your hips more forward. Open the chest here. Inhaling here, open through the heart. So think about your spine. So you're not round here, right? Think about open up the chest. Yes. If you're having a hard time to bring your hands down, you guys can use a blocks. If you don't have a blocks, books really will help to support your body. Yes, it's intense, really deep stretch into those hip flexors. Breathing here, inhaling. This time you're gonna take the left hand down or into the block and take your right arm up to the sky. Now open up the chest here. Make sure you draw this right hip back. So stabilize the hips and twist the torso to the right. Right arm up. Let's give a nice full range of motion to this right shoulder joint. Up, over, exhale. Switch in direction, taking up, exhale. One more round here. Inhale up and exhale. Take your right hand down. This time let's take your left arm up. Just start to also here, waking up those shoulder joints. Inhaling here. Exhale. We're gonna switch in direction, taking up and then all the way. One more round here. And then exhale, take all the way. All right. We're gonna do those hamstring stretch. So now we're gonna walk in the hips back and maybe gonna walk the hands a little bit. Let's work in those hamstrings, okay? Dorsal flex the right foot. Inhale. Think about your spine, you guys. Extend that spine. Bring your heart forward here. So it's not so much about the leg straight, it's about your spine, yeah? So if you have to, micro bend at your knee and lift the sit bones up and apart. Feel there right in your hamstring. Keep the foot dorsal flex. Now watch for the neck. Keep it nice and long. Inhaling here. Exhale. When we fold, you don't come down, you go forward. Think about extension and let it out on your exhale. Nice. Breathing right into those hamstrings. Inhaling. Lifting the sit bones up and apart. Exhale, you melt a little bit deeper. All right, you're gonna go a little bit deeper now in your IT bend. So you're gonna inhale here. This time, what you guys gonna do, you're gonna take this right foot cross in front of your left knee. Now dorsiflex the right foot. This is gonna feel really juicy in your IT bend. So you're gonna keep this right foot flex. Now, what you're gonna do, you're gonna open this right foot out to the right, yeah? And notice what happened. We tended to round your back. If you have it, you go back to your blocks, extend that spine. Now try to keep the right foot pointing out, and then can you lift the sit bones up and apart again? Open the chest here, watch for the neck, exhale, we're gonna fold. When you fold, don't lose this right leg, right? So really keeping this right foot open out and lift the sit bones up, and exhale, we're gonna fold here. Neck and head relaxed. Breathing right into those IT bend, oh yes. Inhaling, exhaling. And then inhale, come all the way halfway up. And then exhale back to center, all the way to back to lunge. Woo! From here, palm, you're gonna frame the foot. You're gonna stay here and just take this right leg back. Shake it out for a moment. You can give this nice range of motion to the hip joint, moving. Exhale to the opposite direction. And then take it now to the hands and knees here. Let's take one cat-cow. Inhale here, open the chest here. Exhale. You cannot tuck in the toes, so you also feel stretch in your feet. Pressing to the mat here. Pushing to the floor, round your back. One more round. Inhale. Tucking the toes, roll the shoulders back. Bring your heart forward and lifting through the crown. On your exhale, untucking the toes and really round. Pressing here, pushing through the floor. And then come back to neutral position. And then whenever you're ready, you're gonna take now your left foot between your hand. And then we're gonna have it the other side. Tuck the right toes under, bring your left knee off the mat. So the same thing that we did on the right side. So let's start here with your high lunge first. So from here, draw this left hip back, right leg strong. Make sure your left knee is aligned with your left ankle. Inhaling here, exhale. See if you can take it deeper. When I say deeper, it's not necessarily deepening the pose, deepen your awareness, right? Feeling it, the sensations in your body. Now when you exhale, let's take this right knee all the way down. Remember, you can always go back to the blocks, shoulder back, inhaling here, exhale, hips forward. The power coming from this left foot. So if you have to walk this left foot one step more forward, exhale, bring your hips forward. Oh yes, breathing right into those hips. Hips can never lie. So if you keep this right toe stuck in under, you're gonna feel deeper in your hip flexors. Inhaling here, breathe with me. And your face is relaxed because you are enjoying this. Yes, enjoying this juiciness of connecting within. One more round here. Inhaling here. This time you're gonna take your right hand down and take your left arm up to the sky. Open up. So twisting here from the torso, draw this left hip back, open up here. Let's give it this nice range of motion. All the way up, over, exhale, take it back, all the way, last one, and then you're gonna switch. Take your left hand outside your left foot, take your right hand up, open up the chest, draw this left hip back, and then exhale. Taking one more round, inhale up, over, exhale. Switching directions, taking up, exhale. Last one, inhale up, exhale. We're gonna take that hamstring stretch. Walking the hips back this time, flex the foot. All right, so now, remember it's about your spine, not so much the legs. So if you have it too, you can micro bend at your knee. Inhale, extending. So think about your hips going up and back, your heart going up and forward. Keep the left foot flexed. Inhale here. Now exhale. When you fold, you guys, you coming forward, not down. Really keeping lengthening that spine. And exhale, let it out. Breathing here, inhaling, exhaling. Nice. Breathing right into those hamstrings. Draw this left hip back. Inhaling, extending here. Exhaling, melt a little deeper. At the end of exhalation, everything out. We're gonna do that IT band stretch. So now all you're gonna do, you're gonna take this left foot, cross over the right knee. So just take on front, cross over the right knee, right? And notice in that spine again. Flex this left foot. We're gonna go back to that alignment of your back. So inhale, lifting the sit bones up and apart. Now, see this left foot here, flex and draw this left foot out to the left, and then you lift in the hips. Now exhale, we fold it forward. Maybe walk the hands a little bit forward, don't round your back. Inhale, extending through the hips up. Exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Inhaling, lift the sit bones up. Exhale, you melt the heart. Nice. Last breath here. Let it out on your exhale. And then come all the way back. Inhale. Left foot back. And take all the way back to that lunge. Yes. Now palms frame the foot. And then we're going to take this left leg back. Shake it out the leg. And moving from the hip joint in a circle. Maybe exhale, switch in direction. All right. Let's take one cat-cow here. Inhaling here, palms directly under the shoulders, tucking the toes, taking one breath. Exhale, round here. Really round here. Take one more round. Inhaling, tucking the toes, roll the shoulders back. Exhaling, round here through the upper back. Oh yes, round, round, round. And then from here, we're gonna take the hips all the way back. Let's take a nice child's pose just for a few breaths. Really connecting back to the body sensations, to your breath. Knees touch in traditional child's pose. If it's not comfortable, you can keep the knees open. Now really keep those palms forward here and then pushing the floor. Bring your hips as back as you can, touching down to the heels. And exhale now, maybe bend the elbows, dropping the head. You can always bring one fist on top of the other and rest the forehead there. Or you may release the head and just bring the hands behind you towards the feet. Let it out on your exhale. Very good pose here to massage your internal organs as you feel the legs compressing the belly. And it's really good for Vata dosha. In Ayurveda, Vata is the ether in the air. So it has to do with movement. Wonderful for your digestion. Let it out on your exhale. And then we're going to walk the hands back, forward, come all the way to the hands and knees. This time, you're going to cross the legs and just take your legs forward. All right. So let's come in just halfway here. Take the hands to the knees. We're going to inhale, open the chest. Let's take the head up just to give a nice stretch in your neck. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, bring the chin in and round here, round that spine, really round. Let's take in 2 more rounds here. Inhale. So you keep the feet anchored down from the hips. You start extending. Open the chest. Let the head fall back. Shoulders back. Exhale. Bring the chin down and round that spine. 1 more round here. And then we're going to melt into the mat. Inhale. Open the chest. Take the chin up. Give it this nice stretch in your neck. Shoulders back. Exhale. Chin down. And take now all the way down to the mat. This time you're going to bring your knees to your chest. And then let's move in the knees in a circle. Really good for your lower back. Release here. Exhale to the opposite direction. All right. Feet same distance, hip width apart. So let's start in here with your right leg up. Inhaling here. Bend this right knee. Let's take that 4 figure. So this is a variation of a pigeon pose, but in a safer way. Flex the right foot, take inhale here, exhale. Bring your left leg just halfway. So keep this left knee first in 90-degree angle. If possible, you're gonna take your left heel away from the hips. Now exhale, use this left knee to bring your knee in. So you're not to reach for the legs yet, you guys. You wanna feel the stretch in your piriforms, in your right side. So this is really good for people who have sciatica. So think about on your inhale, drop the hips down. On your exhale, take your left knee towards your chest and right knee away from you. Options are maybe interlace the fingertips around your left thigh. Or some of you might take this left heel back towards the hips and you're gonna start to interlace the fingertips around your left shin. The key here is to not bring the hips off the mat so you feel that stretch. Inhaling again, can you drop the hips down? Exhale, take that left knee towards you and right knee away from you. Watch for the shoulders down and back. Bring the chin to your heart. One more round. Inhaling, drop the hips down. Exhale, taking deeper. Allowing this right knee to be away from you. You can always use this right elbow to push the knee out. Last breath. Let it out on your exhale. Now at the end of exhalation, we're going to open the arms out. Stay here. We are still going to be here if you're working in this right leg. So what you're going to do, you're going to cross now this right leg over the left. Bring the heels to the hips. Flex the feet. This is going to be great. So we're going to feel right there into the glutes and also good for your hip flexors. So you're going to grab into your opposite ankles here and now squeeze those inner thighs. Bring the heels halfway up away from the hips. All right. Remember the key is to keep the hips down, shoulder back, chin towards your heart. Inhaling here. Exhale. You're going to take the ankles up and towards your armpits. All right. So again, inhaling, keep the hips dropping down. Don't bring the hips off the mat. Exhale, take your ankles up and towards your armpit. Nice. One more breath. Dropping the hips down, inhaling. Exhale, can you take the ankles higher and towards your armpit? On your last one, inhaling here. Now on your exhale, let's release those arms only. What you're going to do now, you're going to take the heels to the center here. Some of you might wrap this right foot around your left leg. One belly breath, inhale through the belly. Now on your exhale, we're going to do that deeper twisting. You're going to twist all the way to the left side. So now roll that knees all the way to the left side and twist the torso towards your right side. Nice. Inhaling here. Exhaling, allowing the shoulder to be relaxed. Inhaling and then exhale. Come back to center. Inhale here. Stabilize that hips again. And exhale. We still have a right leg cross over the left. Just turn the knee to the opposite side. Now use this right leg here, you guys, to keep this left knee down. So you feel that stretch all the way to the left side of your body, all the way down to your IT band, yes? Feels really good, especially for those runners, bikers, walkers. Yes, last breath. Let it out, come back to center. Take your right leg up and then release all the way back. Shake it out. Take a moment to feel your legs and then exhale, bring both knees back to your chest. Let's move the knees again in a circle. Just give this nice low back massage. Exhale to the opposite direction. And then we're going to take your feet back, same distance, hip width apart. Always come back to the breath. On your next inhale, let's take your left leg up. And then bend the knee. Take that four figure. All right. Same thing. Remember, the key here is to keep the hips down. Flex the left foot. Take one breath. Exhale. Take your right knee towards your chest. All right. So from here, again, inhaling, dropping the hips down. On your exhale, right knee towards you, left knee away from you. Maybe some of you gonna go interlace the fingertips around your right thigh. Remember here, you can bring your right foot away from the hips. Exhale. Use the knee to bring towards your chest. Don't use the arms in your back. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the neck nice and long. Let's stay here. One more breath. Inhaling, dropping the hips down. Exhale. Right knee towards you, left knee away from you. Another option, if you may, some of you may bring your right heel towards the hip and may interlace the fingertips around your right shin. How is your breathing? I feel you. Inhaling here, drop the hips down. Exhale, take the right knee towards you, left knee away from you. Shoulders back. Last one. And at the end of exhale, now we're going to release the hands. Now let's cross this left leg all the way over the right. Bring your heels closer to you, so you're going to grab in opposite ankles here. So remember, the key is to keep the hips down. Squeeze those inner thighs. Now bring those ankles away from the hips. So, okay, so let's go back to the alignment of your spine. Dropping the hips down on your inhale. On your exhale, Take the ankles up and towards your armpit. Inhaling, drop the hips down. Exhaling, ankles up and towards your armpit. Last few breaths. Inhaling, dropping the hips down. Exhale, ankles up and towards your armpit. Nice. Watch for the neck, shoulders back. At the end of exhale now, everything out. We're going to release those arms. We're going to get ready for that twisting. This time, bring those heels to the center here. Inhaling here. On your exhale, let's twist now. So you're going to turn the knees all the way to the right and then turn the torso or the gaze over to the left shoulder. Exhale, let it out. Inhaling here and then exhaling. Come back to center. Inhale. Keep those legs the way they are. Exhale as you turn to the opposite side. Using now this left leg to keep this right knee down. Open the chest, let it out. Nice. Feeling all this stretch from the right side down to right T-bend. Let it out on your exhale. Come back to center. And then release this left leg. Release the right leg. Shake it out. All right, now let's give yourself a nice squeeze. Bring those knees to your chest, forehead to the knee. I want you to squeeze everything, even the muscles in your face. Tight, really hold. Now let everything go. Yes. Shake it out. Let it out through the mouth. It's amazing. When we truly give ourselves time, the gifts that we receive, that is transformation. What a gift you can give it to yourself. Time to connect, time to breathe, to feel, to be present, to move with awareness. Be grateful. Be grateful for this moment, right here, right now. Be grateful for the breath that you take. Be grateful for this body. Be grateful for everything that you need. It's already inside of you. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I see you guys again very soon. Have a wonderful day. And stay here as long as you need. Have a juicy day. Namaste.